Traders, what's up? What's up? Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to another live session. So, as you guys are tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up and, of course, check out the disclaimer which is currently on screen. Remember that day trading is risky. Remember that most traders lose money, so take it slow. Utilize simulators, utilize small cash accounts, practice, improve before getting super aggressive, before using big size and big accounts. Remember, my results are not typical. Remember, I do not invest for my subscribers. And lastly, be careful of the imposter accounts, the fake accounts. I will never message you first. I will never message you first. If there's a Relentless Trader account messaging you on Discord, Facebook, and they've messaged you first and they're talking a long conversation, that's not me. Stay safe, be careful. Lots of fake accounts out there. There's still tens and tens of fake accounts every day as we're banning, blocking, deleting them from the chat. They create new fake accounts, and it's like an endless cycle here, sadly. So be very careful. And yeah, today I'm starting the day off with the hat because, as mentioned over the last, dozens of live streams, my eyes are somewhat sensitive to the light here in the office, and I have this light on the ceiling that's shining straight down to the monitors, well, let's say behind the monitors, and kind of reflecting back. So hence these glasses as well, the blue light glasses to help out with the computer screens. And I don't know, I think that the shade from this hat helps out a little bit. So as usual, whatever it takes to ensure success, right? No matter how silly, how small, we never know how far these things can go in helping us get to where we need to be. As an eyelash is going into my eyes. This seems to also be a regular occurrence. Okay, let's talk about the watch list. Today is Thursday the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, today's Thursday the 20th. Let's talk about the watch list. Let's jump into it. Yeah, maybe I need some new lights, right? And actually, these lights are not the original lights. So maybe that has something to do with it. That could be a thing, actually. I didn't think about that. So let's see here. Watching. Maybe they're brighter than the original ones. So I'm watching WOK, which is up 100+%. 30 million shares of volume. I'm also keeping an eye on JTAI from yesterday. Continuation. There's also FGEN, penny stock at 80 cents, up 45%. FGEN. There's also APTO, up 48%. That one has 72 million shares of volume, down at 22 cents. There's XOS, $4 stock, up 30%. And I believe that'll be my top stocks here for today. Other than that, I'll be paying attention to the halted scan and the high of day momentum scan. For those of you tuning in the chat room, I see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling good. Alice, what's up? Seven, Sean, Ron, and a few others. Likewise for the YouTube live stream. I'm going to post the watch list here to the alert section. As well as to the YouTube stream. Yeah, so for those of you tuning in on YouTube, I see you guys. As usual, hit that thumbs up. Richmond, what's going on? Daniel's in the building. We got Chan Z in the building. Hope you guys are feeling good, doing well. Patrick, what's up? Verco is in the building. Hope you guys are feeling well. Woodworks. Jamie, what's up? I like the abbreviation of the name there. Yeah, hit that thumbs up and let's get locked in here. So I'm going to start off with WOK and make my way down the list. WOK 6 days ago. 6 days ago. Annual report, foreign private issuers, section 13. That's a while. I don't really check news, but 6 days ago is kind of crazy. Anyhow, so that's not going to change how I approach the stock if the technicals are playing out in a particular way. And sometimes you can use different platforms to cross-check, double-check the news headlines just to make sure. So pre-market highs at 538. We've had a nice push up around 650 this morning. And since then, we've been somewhat in a very slow grind uptrend here. Nothing too spectacular per se. But if we can, into the open, break the pre-market highs, maybe we can spice up a little bit. So WOK, it looks good. Especially if we can continue to hold up the low of this current pullback here. The absolute low is down at 478. We've had, it seems like, a bit of a triple bottom or so around 486, 485. So hopefully it continues to hold up and eventually breaks over 5 again. Pre-market highs are at 538. Looking at the daily chart, WOK. It seems like a recent IPO going back to October. No, August of last year. And so we opened up, we opened up at around 360, it pushed up to $8 area, pulled back, retested 840 and then sold off. So if this is going to be strong, let's see. I think 570, the first level to keep an eye on. And then once we get over that, hopefully gets over that, there's 670 area, about 675, 680. There's a bit of an ABCD if you guys look back prior to December of like the end of December, right? So again, the first push we got up to $8, 808 to be exact, 808. We pulled back, we had the lows, we bottomed out, and then 845 all-time highs. So WOK looking good. Might have to take some medicine here. I got some turmeric and garlic and all sorts of craziness blended up. Man. When they say, like during the pandemic, right? They said the underlying issues is what really got people, not the actual virus itself. I could definitely 100% agree with that because I can only imagine myself being like 70, 80 years old. If I have this same type of issue with having a cold at that age, I'm cooked. I'm done. I'm done for. As crazy as that is, that's just me being real here, right? If I have this same type of issue still, and there's like another virus or whatever, or the flu, something normal like that, it's like it's nothing now because it's like I can just deal with it. But if you're like bedridden, I will be boiled in oil. Boiled in oil. Okay, moving on to the next stock, right? Enough of the talking. Yeah. And I didn't go to the position like I was supposed to this weekend. Slacking. So moving on, JTAI from yesterday. This one had a high of 1177. That's the first level I'm going to mark out. 1177. Well, we pulled back, so we closed around about $10. We pulled back to 820. It curled up. We're right around 10. So this is not bad, but the volume is light. I do think traders are aware of it. I think traders are aware of it. So we're going to have to just be patient, wait and see how it really plays out here. But hopefully it's strong. Hopefully this can go to $15 and $20 today. JTAI continuation move. There's FGEN, which is worth mentioning. We got about 4 minutes, so I'll speed it up here a little bit. FGEN, cheaper stock around 104 pre-market high, but as of recent, we've broken below our lows of the pullback, and we're now bear flagging with a new low of 76 cents. So this one is definitely on the downtrend here. Will we see a miraculous red to green? It's hard to say, but I'll keep this one on a chart just in the back in case it makes a move. 89.68 for the 200 EMA on the daily. 89.68. And other than that, not seeing any other key levels on the daily chart. There was a gap out. Okay, I think it's good. Is it good? Okay, it's good. So for those of you tuning in, hit that thumbs up. ATPO is the last stock, and that's the 21-cent stock. So, you know, not much to really go over there. For me, the penny stocks right now just comes down to how tight the spreads are going to be. And it's crazy to say that because it's cheap, but there's still a spread, right? As we're trading within the 100th of the penny. And if the fills are decent, then of course they're fair play. If not, I want to be very careful. Into the open, WOK is the one I'll be watching. XOS, I'll take a quick look. I'll be ready for the open. Yeah, this is a good call out. XOS here. XOS. Keep this one up on a chart as well, just in case it gives a good move. So we got about 2 minutes. I do want to quickly reiterate some of the things from yesterday that I'll be focusing on again today. First, I will not be sizing up in the first 5 minutes. I'm going to stay true to that rule and just baby size to start, as the first 5 minutes have been very unpredictable. We're not really seeing the opening surge be very strong and consistent. Other than that, when we do get a strong stock and it is moving well, I want to be very aggressive in the key areas to try and capitalize, because sometimes all you need is just a few good trades on those hotter stocks. Other than that, I want to size down on the dips. I want to size down on the dips and not be overly aggressive when the stock starts to give those bigger, longer pullbacks. That way I can protect myself and protect the gains from the front side. Once we get to backside and we start seeing those bigger pullbacks, gotta watch out, gotta be careful. And even on some of the regular 1 minute pullbacks, sometimes it's harder to get those bottoms. So smaller size will help until the reversal starts, where we can then get back in gear. So with that being said, there's 40 seconds to the opening bell. Let's trade to the best of our abilities. Let's have a good one. Let's not repeat yesterday going nicely green and giving it back. So gotta grab a water here. All right, now we're ready. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Brad, Tommy Gunn, all of you guys tuning in, hit that thumbs up. And let's rock and roll. So WOK. XOS. We'll see if this one also does something. Low of 80, high of 96 for WOK. Again, I'm not going to let the first candle, though, you know, get me too... I can't think of a word, but yeah, I'm not going to let it get me too crazy. I'm just going to wait. So there's $5 again. How well can we get over that level of 5?
INSG.
There's 04. But it's a bit of a churn here at the whole $1.05. The XOS looks pretty decent in the first candle. Let's see how this holds up. $4.40 to $4.90, pretty powerful move.
PTHL.
So how well are we going to hold up here for XOS? Taking a small starter here. I'm going to re-average down to 50. If this gives back the entire thing, this is not what we want to see here. Can we bounce up off of 50 level, curl back up? Okay, that's good. But see how big that pullback was. That's from 90 down to almost the lows, right? So it's like a full retracement there on that dip. But it's good that it's bouncing back up here, 80. So I'd like to see the retest of 5. So far, so good. I would like to see a new high if possible. But again, it's early. We gotta wait and see how this thing plays out. No rush. I'd love to see a retest of 5 eventually on this uptrend here. The 5-minute candle has about 2 minutes. We'll be seeing early move here as WOK is selling off. WOK not standing a chance. So hopefully XOS takes over here. We're not really pulling away yet. It's possible it retests the lows. But still waiting. I'm interested in adding here. Yeah, I'm going to add. Can we see the pull away? Or maybe that's a bit of an early add. All right. We had some buying on the tape there, but short-lived. Yeah, okay. So perhaps retest of the lows here. So there's the new 5-minute candle.
GLST.
The first 5 minutes have passed, but I'm going to continue to stick to the small size until we really get something good.
May resume in less than a minute.
We got a few halted stocks. I'm going to check them out.
The SVP will resume at 9 hours 39 minutes and 51 seconds. VNBX.
WOK, nice move off the red to green.
VNET. HLF.
A very sudden move, but nice. So we'll see how well it holds up.
STXS.
HMR may resume in less than a minute. REBN. CADL.
REBN.
Highs at 50 here.
HLF. WOK. SCRB. ARDX. REBN. CADL. SMCI.
NXTT.
Let's see if it dips again. It's pretty strong so far.
LX. ARDX. CADL.
It's the type of stock that's like from 0 to 100 really quick, right? I mean, I did notice it coming up a little bit at the lows and didn't think much of it, and before you know it's at like 550.
GDS.
So if you looked at it early, the break of the whole dollar and all the other opportunities there, maybe be like 480 and so forth.
VNET.
So
CADL.
people who are early, I'll assume did well,
ARDX.
and maybe some people are still holding shares.
EQX.
AGH.
INSG may resume in less than a minute.
RATO.
VNET.
Couple cents there.
RETA will resume at 9 hours 44 minutes and 42 seconds. EXAS. REBN. VNET. PTHL may resume in less than a minute.
The high's at 98, so just waiting patiently. Sometimes these stocks do end up holding high on the pullbacks, so I don't want to underestimate it.
EQX.
INSJ.
RDBN.
There's a bigger drop down, 68.
DINO. VNET.
There's also a new 5-minute candle here, so
CRML. RDBN.
LTR1.
VNET. ENBX.
level 2 lagging just a little bit, but so far so good. Hopefully we can hold up the first pullback and not go all the way back down to
MCVT.
where we came from. XOS also halting
XOS.
up.
INDP.
RDBN.
Again, the red to greens are very quick, so if you're not watching, you're probably not going to get them.
XOS.
LTRY. MCVT. XOS.
MULN.
RDBN. RIME. GDS. LTRY.
Damn.
XOS halted. XOS will resume at 9 hours 47 minutes.
It's trying, but there's sellers. There's a few
STAI.
bigger sellers too.
RDBN. GDS.
ABBC.
BAND. WOK. LTRY.
Oh, that's quite a wall right there.
BLNE.
Let's see if it breaks though.
RETO may resume in less than a minute. GDS.
Everybody knows the sellers are there, so
HMR will resume at 9 hours 48 minutes and 16 seconds. WOK.
it's coming down, but not quite ripping. False breakout. It might retest.
GDS.
Gonna keep it tight.
RIME.
Nope, not quite. Okay, so it might need the pullback first here. It bought up most of the shares. Most of it had like 100,000 plus shares. Almost all of it bought up.
ENBX. EXAS.
RETO.
Okay, we're getting chopped. We're gonna size down a bit.
CRML.
We do have the new 5-minute candle as well.
PTHL may resume in less than a minute.
RETO. SPCB.
BAND. STAI.
RETO.
ASVP halted. ASVP will resume at
AIFF.
9 hours 50 minutes and 39 seconds. RETO. CSAI. XOS may resume in less than a minute.
Didn't get a great fill there, but
CSAI.
there's more sellers. I'm seeing 70,000. I thought we bought up most of the shares there.
WOK. RE2 halted. RETO will resume at 9 hours 50 minutes and 47 seconds.
XOS.
VIPS.
Oh, I missed the oh gosh, I forgot about the other one.
HMR may resume in less than a minute.
Oh, too late now.
CH.
And I didn't size down for that dip because I was expecting the breakout, so I had size ready. So a bit of a mismanagement there.
SPGC.
VIPS.
Looks like it might have been good. XOS
XOS.
and
CH.
BZAI.
573 was the high.
CELH.
I got so focused on the other one, I forgot.
HLF.
There's 576.
XOS. CELH. MFC.
No continuation there for Hive Day.
HLF. STAI. CELH.
MC 60.
AGH.
There's 51.
HLF. ASVP may resume in less than a minute. CELH. RETO may resume in less than a minute.
See that right there is rough, man. I get such a terrible fill there. Come on.
HLF.
Brutal.
ENBX. AIFF. PTHL may resume in less than a minute. HMR halted. HMR will resume at 9 hours
VIP
50
minutes.
minutes and 40 seconds.
RETO.
HLF. ENBX. LAMR.
You might see an early pullback.
RETO. CURR. MFC.
Can we see over 70?
XOS. HLF. ENBX.
And maybe that's it for that move. False breakout.
CURR.
Definitely got to be fast here, man. This is no place for being slow. With the analysis, just got to be quick.
MD. ASVP halted. ASVP will resume at 9 hours 56 minutes and 10 seconds. ENBX.
See, all right, right there, I got to take it. I got to take that trade with confidence. There was an opportunity to add there, like big. Bro, Big Steve, I'm letting them go, man. I'm letting them go by. Gotta do better. Gotta do freaking better.
NCPN.
MFC. HMR may resume in less than a minute.
BSGM.
Can we see that new high? Seller 80. Seller 80 is gone. And I should have jumped back in because it looks like we could see it.
XOS.
False breakout?
MFC.
Nope. Alt up is 20. There it is. Big Steve, bro. I had that dip in my
ENBX.
clutches, bro. All that was left was to wait for confirmation, and the moment the volume gets there, load up like a madman. Why did I not take it? Why did I not position? And I think, as I mentioned, the analysis has to be quick.
DIN halted.
You gotta already be thinking about your next move before it even happens, so that you're prepared to just to make the decision quickly. All I was thinking is that I have my stop in place, my risk,
XOS.
but I didn't even think about where I could have took on a real serious position, and it was still quite low relative to the highs.
ASVP may resume in less than a minute.
Exactly, Big Steve, exactly, brother. It was there for the taking. I can tell you we already know who took it.
SMTC.
It was there, brother. It was there.
TRGP. AGI.
WOK sold off.
CURR. ENBX.
It's like just to program your mind to just do the right things.
PTHL.
PRGO. HMR halted.
59.36.
PTHL.
We got about 2-3 minutes.
CELH. ENBX. ABAL. CELH.
$59.36. $59.36.
PTHL halted. PTHL will resume at 10 hours 1 minute and 49 seconds. CH.
Dang, bro, this like the opportunity is there, man. Yesterday, today, every freaking day. Let's see if we can get a clean resumption. If this doesn't open up and does exactly what I needed to do, I'm gonna size down 500 shares and just wait. Let it calm down and then maybe.
STAI.
So we got about a minute.
PC.
XOS may resume in less than a minute.
It's showing 6:39 resumption.
PAAS.
30 seconds on my side.
STAI. BAX. CH.
10,
XOR may resume in less than a
9,
minute.
8, 7. Here we go. 6:20.
XOS.
SOXS.
All right, I'm gonna wait. It's not instant, and hopefully we see a bigger dip. I think that could work well at this point. But it's inching up. Try and break a 50. Okay, we're gonna get something there.
XOS. SOXS.
$93 for highs.
G.
GNK.
VERU.
Yep, I'm late to that one. Let's see how it goes.
ETHL may resume in less than a minute. DINO. XOS.
We need over 7. Over 7. Sub 50.
TUYA.
Taking. Oh no. Oh, come on, man. Freaking heck. Took sub 6. I forgot I didn't check the halt down. It's right there. I'm gonna get cooked in this halt down. Well, I only got 1,000 shares. I followed my rule of sizing down, so this isn't gonna be too bad.
ATHL.
Damn.
BHC.
And then I took sub 50. That's a fair trade. I didn't really wait for everything, but I took sub 50 for this instant slingshot back over. It did lag a little bit there too. Oh, come on. In at 48, sub 50. In at 48, right? Sub 50 got cooked. Out at 35. Right here it lagged, or it could have been out at like 42. It just took so long to fill. And now I'm caught in the halt down. See, if I didn't size down, I'd have already been back to flat. But how it seems the losses go.
BAX.
Hopefully it resumes sideways, but of course, with my luck, it's showing 560. Marcelo, what did I tell Marcelo yesterday, right?
XOS halted.
When Marcelo gets caught into a halt down, it resumes higher somehow. Good old Pastor does not share that same type of luck. At least not right now. Maybe tomorrow.
UYA.
So I'm gonna lose 300 bucks on the resumption, and then we're gonna look to ease off.
FLNC.
The good news is that we did our job though. We started off the day. We waited to size up. When the stock did get hot,
TUYA.
we then put the size out in the right areas. And now we're looking to ease off and retain the gains. But area of improvement, we did have an opportunity to take massive size, and we did not. We have to be thinking ahead. It's like I didn't really think about it until it started to happen, as in like a move started to happen on the tape showing that we're curling up. But by then, I don't have the right size in my thing, and it's like too late to try to like get the opportunity.
HMO
So
may resume in less than a minute.
tomorrow I gotta be ready.
DINO.
And you know what? I do have an extra order entry with size 2, and I didn't even think about that. Tesla's down.
AGI. FLNC.
So tomorrow we know what to do.
TRNR. LUCD.
LUNG.
Resumption is at 06 and 48 seconds.
TUYA.
06 and 48 seconds. Showing 570 resumption now, which is a little bit better. I'd expect it to bounce right out of the resumption, but I'll be ready to sell the trade immediately if I need to. Looking to do a bit of damage control if I can, but if not, I'll cut the trade if it's going down. But I'd expect to bounce back to like 90 or $6, being that we went from $7, no bounce, all the way down here. We had about 30 seconds. $48. 10 seconds.
XOS.
Wow, that was good. Yeah, so I didn't want to sell it immediately, so I think I got flopped, or maybe even a winning trade. I don't know. But can we get back over like 620? Over like 620 means business, I think. Over like 620 could mean business. $13, $14, $14, $15, $15, $20. All right. It means business. KB. KB, KB, K freaking B. Just is it too early? Okay, maybe I needed to hold that trade. Ah, man. I hate those positions like that. Comes down just a little too low to spook me out and then bottomed out right there. Could have been holding and watching for 50. This fills. Let's be careful here. The fill right there, a little high. If it doesn't hold this, then it's cooked. Big Steve, it is cooked, brother. Oh, right back to 10. I'm gonna size down. 1,000 shares. It's possible it even retest the lows first, so it looks like we're getting a range here. Maybe we consolidate in this entire range. It's not just a quick V-shape red to green. Well, at the moment I say it's not, it's right back through the high of the range. Classic. Ah, man, these stocks, I tell you. Enough to make you want to pull your hair out. Time 10:11 a.m. Still pretty early, all things considered. Bro, we gotta do better, bro. That's just, some of those key areas, man, are just, they're just too sweet. I can just see myself going crazy in those areas. I think what's gonna happen once it happens just once. Once I get it the first time, it's just out from there. It's just on the new levels unlocked immediately. Just one time, but better that one time happen sooner than later. It's inching up, inching up, inching up, slowly inching up. And it's showing that we had a low of 86. I thought the low just now was about 607, 604. Not sure if I missed something there or we're just getting one of those magic wicks. So we're in a consolidation here. We're in a consolidation, so just waiting to see. I could be more aggressive towards the lows. I'm going to size down a little bit. Can we bounce back? Tight stops. Not the immediate slingshot. Cause for concern, but waiting. Looking to keep it tight. Below 6, it's right back at 6, and then 95 again. If it breaks down, I'm going to stop out and just wait. Okay, stopping out and waiting. New lows. Still back at 80. Not a bad sign. VWAP is at 50. We got lows at 70, 69, and back up. So I'm in a, maybe got a little chopped out there. But I do like this recovery here. It's a good sign. Let me see. Let me see if Marcelo took this dip. Let's see. Did the Mighty take that dip? Marcelo has this way of holding a little longer and then adding, so there's some very small differences in like the trading between the guys. Back over 6. There's 610. I want to be on my toes in case it gives a sudden move. There's 612. Might get 20 out of this. There's 18. See, I think right there I need to chase that move. Like I wanted like 03, but I would have gotten like 08. I might as well have took the trade 08. Because it looked like it held there for the retest of 20. Sometimes the issue though is that you're in at 9 rather than like 3, and then it does fail, and then you're stopping out like 95. It becomes like a 1-to-1 trade. Here, one of the traders in the chat caught that trade perfectly. In at 570, out at 607 and 618. What we need is the 5-minute candle to make a new high. If that happens, then this stock gets back over 550, or let's say 650, and we can retest the highs. No, not like this. I'm gonna have to chase it. And chasing it, is it gonna pay off? No, it's not. Scratch trade. So yeah, and I kind of got distracted there. That was a pretty quick, sudden push. Tell you, it happens quick, man. Fall asleep and freaking missed the move. Just like that. Oh, man. Not good. Bro, are you kidding me, man? False halt. Oh, that's not okay. Big Steve, please tell me you caught it.
T-O-E-P.
It looks like it's going to get locked in this time. Oh, no, false halt again.
G-L-S-T-U.
Try 32. If it sells off, it's going to give back everything. Yep. All right. Man, that is freaking ridiculous, man. Not only do I miss the move up, but I'm out of here. That's it. Taking the gains, taking the 2200. Freaking heck, man. Now I feel like the day is ruined. despite despite having a good day, it feels like, bro, you lose focus for freaking half a freaking second, man. The thing goes, then you get wrecked on the backside. Ah, well, if I'd caught that move too, we'd have pushed up to like 4 or 5,000. Such a bitter way to end the day after some good trading. Such a freaking bitter way. And you know what? This happened to me more than once today. The break over 6, I checked to see if Marcelo caught the dip, and that's why I missed the break over 6. And then break of 610, 620, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart saying we need the 5-minute candle to make the new high. In that same moment, the thing starts to rip. I know this happens to everybody, but sometimes you look at the other stock and that's when the move happens. Or the classic, you go to the bathroom and the stock goes. I'm not going to give back any more gains. I'm going to lock it in. The stock maybe could keep going, but I'm definitely leaning on locking it in. STAI. Bro, 500 shares. And it's here to test my discipline. Isn't it? Isn't this always the case? 250 shares to ensure I don't get back at the chance of gaining a good rhythm again. It's gonna go all the way. It's a little wild up here. Damn. This is clean, man. That was pretty clean.
COEP.
It'll be good if it gets locked in the halt up, which is at 37. $73 to halt up. And there's 82 for the halt up. 82. Can we get locked in? Man, oh man. Wow. False breakout. Low of 30 there.
GLSTU.
We'll see if it holds up tight or if it does give a 5-minute pullback. Bro, this is probably one of the cleanest ones that we've had, man. Trading, man. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay locked in. There's no excuse. One of the cleanest ones all month. Definitely the stock to be up 10K on at this point if you're locked and loaded. Can we see the continuation through the highs? Not quite. It's fighting, it's fighting. Maybe it does go through. Oh. I haven't trusted the dips here, and they've all worked. The higher dips are not working. Yeah, should have sold that one scratch. Better scratch, winning scratch. KB, 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 is it happening? That would have been epic, man. Bro, just don't false break out on us, please. chasing it. What? All right, waiting. Still think we can see the new high, but 'Why is it taking so long to fill? $8.40 is the high, the halt rather. 8.49 the halt. This stock, this stock just moves so well. You gotta keep your focus throughout the day, man.
XOS.
You gotta keep your focus throughout the day. Bro, I traded very well, but there's some key areas where I just didn't stay locked in, man. Ah, you can't relax for a second. You can't look away. You can't think about anything else but what could happen. And you just have to be patient to wait on it. I'm getting lackadaisical in some areas, just kind of too nonchalant. It's like nothing happened for 3, 4 minutes, and then I start to slack off. The very moment I decide to slack off, the stock just goes. We caught the big move. We caught the big move, which was good. That was pretty good. Although we didn't have size, we only had 1,500 on that trade. And that was 83 to 26. Small size though. Oh, we gotta find a way to just stick to the rules with these on like yesterday, man. I think I think this new rule of smaller size the first 5-10 minutes, it's gonna help us out a ton moving forward. Still could be red, bigger red, but I think it's gonna happen less. We got about 2 minutes 40 seconds to resumption. Okay, enough of the jokes in the chat room. Let's see how it does in the resumption. Not looking to be a hero. It's gonna use smaller size here, just 2K, and try to. If I don't see the exact dip and rip, I'm sizing down to 500 or 1000. Not looking to push it if we're not seeing the exact setup. Got to be tighter on these resumptions and not overtrade the wrong move. I muted. Oh shit! I got cooked for 900 there. If stock drops to 804, I buy. It's immediately at 855. Nothing I could have done. Not absolutely nothing I could have done. Damn. Damn, bro. That is sad. Another sad trade there. Not good. Pastor, Big Steve, man. It's just not this hard. It's not this hard. Jeez, dude. Like, you telling me there's no liquidity between 8 and 850? That the stock could go to 804 and be back at 55 in the blink of an eye? Something doesn't seem right. Before I could even blink my eyes. Stock might not be finished yet, so I gotta lock back in here. Gotta lock in. I gotta work on not reacting when I take a loss so that I can keep focus. Something to add to the list. So here's 37. High of the range, I'd say it's about 40, 50. So far, it's been doing a great job bottoming out. See, it's just freaking, it keeps happening, bro. It keeps happening. 26. And again, I'm reacting because I'm getting a higher fill this time. So I gotta just ignore it and keep trading. You know what? I think you know what? All right. Just gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy before the stock even. The moment the stock is dropping, I'm just gonna buy. Just gonna close my eyes and buy. That's it. If I do that and still get filled into the moon, and at this rate, I'll have to stop buying dips. Taking 71. Took 77 rather. 77. Not a great fill there either. It might be backside. Man. You see, sometimes the red days are not the real problem, right? Red days, I think we can work on, improve. I think I can keep the red days smaller. Definitely a work in progress.
XOS.
But days like today, I think are just as big as of a problem, if not even more. Because if I really and truly was to trade this thing with more focus, start to end, I would have been up like 8,000. And it's just too much money to leave on the table, bro. Like, what is my excuse here? You know what I'm saying? So on a day like this, it's like I traded fairly well for most of the day, but like it just doesn't feel, fulfilling. It doesn't feel, I don't feel satisfied. I'm not gonna, now I'm aware of that. I'm not gonna like force anything or anything like that. But in terms of walking away, knowing that I traded to the best of my abilities, left it all on the floor like these guys in the NBA or NFL would say, hey, I went out there, I gave it my all, my absolute best performance. Game 7 of the finals. It's like it's game 7 of the finals, and I came in here. I got distracted looking into the crowd. It's like just focus for 2 hours. Just focus for 2 hours. It can't be that hard to focus for 2 hours. I'm taking time to look to see if Marcelo got to dip. Like, what the hell? What am I thinking? What am I thinking in these moments? Like, you have to stay focused. And then once these 2 hours are done, whatever the heck you want to do with the day, you can do. You can goof off and whatever else. So the good news is that the future remains bright, but we got to get our act together if we're going to really dominate this year and this market. This right now is not the best that we can do, and that's a problem. STAI over 50, having a little bit of trouble so far. keep the red days smaller, which I know I can do if I'm more disciplined and I'm a better manager with size. Yesterday we lost $1,000, not even realizing what share size we had. Like those type of things, you just gotta be careful of. So STAI might go to 5 here. It's possible. I'm long STAI, watching to see if it gets up to $5. We do have sellers actually. That changes things. Can we get over 70? I'll take the couple cents. And there is over 70, 73. It's crazy that it's 5 years in and I'm still not even my best self yet. Like, what am I waiting on? Judgment Day? Ah, man. This stuff is so simple, and why is it so hard at the same time? I keep telling myself, if not me, who? So now it's like this, and then this is like on a repeat, right? So now, right now, it's like I need tomorrow to come right away because I need another chance to step on the floor again. I don't know if other people take this thing like how like maybe I'm a little too crazy about it, but obviously you can see that I'm looking for the best version of myself here. And right now we're not doing what we need to do at all levels, and it infuriates me. The moment the better versions of myself, the best version of me come out, forget about it. As TAI held up 50. Clearing some sellers here. We're clearing some sellers. There's over 80. Uh, Not quite the continuation over 80. Definitely an extended move there though. From 46 to 84, 85. Below 73. This stock is a little funny how it's moving, but I think there's definitely opportunity. The halt up is 519 if it does go. Bro, not the highs that sound. Anyhows, there's like a plane going really low. 84, 88, 489. I got a seller at 88. We're definitely going to see a pullback, I think. There is a new 5-minute candle. Got to be aware of that. Guys, by the way, since I updated my DAS, so I tried updating my DAS again, and I got the latest version. I haven't been getting the lag at the open. So hopefully that remains the case moving forward. Still got that seller to deal with. The pullback was pretty tight. I think we can do this, man. I think we can get to the next level. Staring us right into the eyes. Just have to reach out and grab it. And be a better version of ourselves. That's all it takes, is to be a better version of ourselves. The future version of you is capable. This person already has a lot of the qualities you have now. They've just improved in some key areas. Not an immediate slingshot, but it's bouncing. And XOS could be interesting here too, by the way. XOS, rip up to 80, 90. Come on, teleport up to $8. Surprise us here. Surprising us with a rejection. XOS might not be done yet. It definitely would have a long way to go, though. I mean, it'll have to take this bear flag first, which is kind of struggling on this 1 minute candle. Today's the 20th. The 20th. STAI, what's it gonna be? Dude, we got a bid, but there's a seller too. It looked like that was a false order. Really small size. Okay. And there's a hidden seller. Bought up all the shares. $94, not great. Come on. Rip through this time. Rip through, rip through, rip through. Is it struggling? It's gonna run out of steam soon if it doesn't go now, like in the next minute. There's a good bounce. All right. Oh, rip through, rip through, rip through, rip through. Who the heck is selling? Nope. All right, waiting. Build kind of high. Trying 62. Tight stop. I gotta be careful not to go back to flat on this stock. I might be in a little high even on this dip. Kind of botched the trade a little bit. I think I need to even maybe scale down lower so I can scale in properly, because I wasn't looking to be in massive size. Or let's say like 4K, I wasn't looking for a 4K position. So maybe smaller increments and then adding would have been better. So again, these things I gotta think of faster in the moment. It's like you gotta have your game plan ready for this situation before it even happens, so you can properly execute. Improvising in the moment is recipe for disaster if you're not thinking clearly. Mm, 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 mm. So not so great management. I'm not in the trade with the position I should be in with. But I like this for $5 again. It's a beautiful bull flag. Just got to give it time, see if it works out. It is a higher low too if you compare it to the very first pullback candle that we had. But I should be in here
VRS.
more size. Just gotta be quick with the analysis. Quick with the analysis. Hopefully there's an early pullback, because if there is, then I can be able to
VRN.
add back. If not, it might just go right for a break of the whole dollar. But it's not rocket science, man. The moment I get to activate the better versions of myself. The Wall Streets, there'll be pandemonium in the streets here. If it retests, I'm gonna try. Come on, come on. Rip through. Good. It's not dipping. Bro, all that for 5 cents, man. Come on. Yeah, it's a good move, though. But the real move was from the lows. They could have held that longer, but it's fine. 39 to halt up. Bro, do not. Oh, you piece of. Ah, you son of a garbage sock, man. Wow. Yeah, it was kind of struggling at like 510, but I did not see that coming. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, I got filled 75. Damn. That's what you call getting cooked. That's fine. That's a fair trade, but I thought I was out at like 90. I'm in at 96. I added 99 for back over 5. Oh, you're kidding, man. Our one goal is not to go back to flat on this stock. We botched this trade here. That's an example of an A quality setup failing. So we had the bull flag, the beautiful bottoming wick on the 5, the 5-minute candle made the new high over the whole dollar. It's fair to pull back right here where we had the resistance at 5 and like mid low 90s. But that's where we have to see that resistance become support, not teleport down. I start to gain confidence, I start to use bigger size, and I get crushed. So, this is a good place to end it. But again, going back to the other stock, we got to look forward to being better. I think faster analysis is going to help us as well. And paying more attention, just that you have to say this stuff to yourself so often, but paying more attention in the key areas when the stock is somewhat consolidating and not looking like we're ready to see the move just yet. You got to just keep watching just in case that's where the spark of volume gets in, because it comes down to the milliseconds. If you're seeing that immediate move, or let's say the initial move, you can jump in right away. You can jump in immediately. But then if you're a second or two late, that can be the difference of like 20 cents already, 15, 20 cents, to the point where you feel like you're chasing it now. And you can have that conflict of jumping in, and then before you know it, the stock is up $1 a share, and you kind of messed up, right? Is why there's always a fine line, because sometimes the difference is so small that the key things that can take you from green to red, or from fairly green to a monster green day, is a very small difference most of the times. So to be on the right side of things, we got to make sure we do every single thing that we can on our side to get the advantage, to get the edge, to get the probabilities in our favor. If we're slacking and the market is also choppy, forget about it. So it's still coming back to ourselves. It's not even the charts really per se, but it's coming back to us as the individuals to be better. There's no excuse. If not now, when? How many more days do I need until I can get to the next step, the next levels? I know what I have to do. Can I execute on it on a daily, consistent basis? Starting tomorrow, I can come in here and be a better trader, and that's what I'm going to look forward to doing. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. on the dot, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be looking forward to improve in all of these aspects that we discussed. Nothing more, nothing less. So hit that thumbs up. Check out the links down below. Be sure to check out our chat room, which is where it goes down. The chat room is the place to be if you're looking to learn, if you're looking to get started. You got not only myself streaming, but you have also Marcelo streaming to the students in the chat room every day. My live stream has ended since I'm going to shut it down, but we still have Marcelo who's live. I'll give the commentary in there as well. You have Marcelo for the pre-market analysis early in the day. Let's check out the chat room, and we'll come back later during the recap to see how everyone did. Hopefully we have some green. You can see one of the monster team house members here, Save, getting it done. Shay in the red today. She's been having some nice days this week. Small red there. Alice. We got a few traders in the green, which is good. That way, the chat's still positive at least, and holding it down. Valuable. And then you have Marcelo also with a nice day. So shout out to the team. We gotta all improve. Even for what I see, for what I saw today, right? Even a guy like Marcelo could have been up 20 grand today. So everybody here, from top to bottom, from the mentors to the students to the general chat room members, everybody has to improve. None of us can hide from this. We have to face our fears, get over those obstacles that are in our way. And sometimes ourselves is our biggest enemy. And so how can we improve, right? This is where we have to be good managers. Assess yourselves, see where you're going wrong, and then come back and make the change. Because ultimately, no one can do it for you. Even the students, they have the strategy, they have the examples. But at the end of the day, it still comes down to you as the person. You have to make the changes And the faster you can make the changes, the quicker you'll become consistent. And, it goes and goes from there. So we know what this field is, man. We know the awesomeness that lies in the Wall Streets, in these streets. We know the awesomeness that is here. Let's keep being better, and let's take it one day at a time, man, and we're going to get there. So check out the chat room. Check out the scanner if you need a scanner here. Momo Pro, code Relentless for 25% off for 6 months. That code is still active, code Relentless. You guys can check it out. And then, of course, for those of you who are looking to get involved with the chapters, with the classes, with the curriculum, check out the day trading course that I have here, Merciless Markets, all right? Coupon code TEAM will give you 50% off, which is one of our biggest coupons ever. Not only will you gain access to our Zero to Advanced course, you'll also gain access to our coaching calls, our weekly coaching calls, which are now going down Mondays and Fridays. You guys will have the live trading archive library. The live trading archive is the raw recording of our screens, like this one here, which shows you all the indicators and the level 2 that we use on a daily basis, right? So if you want to be able to see the library of archives that's available there, you guys can check it out. This is why we have so many successful students, by the way. It's because we show everything, right? You'll have access to myself, Marcelo, Triad, all the mentors here in the community. You'll have access to the scanners, the halt scanners. We also stream the scanners in the chat for students. There's and much more, right? There's, of course, chat room access. If you are a full member, you'll get access to the chat room for 1 year as a part of your subscription. And there are cool perks such as this one that's going down now. We're inviting out one lucky student again to join us on the next day trading team house trip, which is coming up next month. And this trip is going to be bigger and better than any trip that we've ever done to this point. We're going insane for this trip. As you guys can see, the deadline here is the end of the month. So feel free to utilize coupon code TEAM. When you do, you'll be entered into the raffle for a chance to win. All right. So you're going to be invited out, and we're going to the West Coast here in the States. So it'll be a good time. And here's one thing I'm going to tell you guys. We're going to have a private chef. There's going to be a private chef. In fact, I'm going to have a meeting with the guys today so we can discuss exactly what it is that we want for breakfast on each given day throughout the week. We're doing it a little bit different this time. There are also more things and more surprises and bigger things that are going down that makes this team house the biggest, baddest, best team house we've ever had. So good luck for everyone, and also for our existing members, for all of our existing members whose memberships have not expired. If you did not win the last coupon to come, you're going to be entered in again to get another chance, right? So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good time. A lot of study sessions, a lot of learning, and you're going to have at the end of the trip a network of traders who are essentially going to be lifelong friends, which has happened for every student who has won so far. They now have a lot of personal connections to us and can reach out to us at any day, anytime on a more personal level. That's what happens when you hang out with the team for a full week, right? Going on all sorts of adventures. So it's going to be a fun time. It's going to be an incredible experience. Can't wait for it to be going down. So coming soon, coming next month, mid-month, March, mid-month of March, it's going down. So I'm going to catch you guys later. It's been a bit of a slower month for me, but I'm always optimistic. I always feel good. And I still have no doubt that this year can be my best year ever again because of where my mindset is And once I keep elevating to get to my better selves, the better versions of me this year will make the last year version of me look like I had no idea what I was doing. That's the mindset that I have. So I know without a doubt that I will. Well, there's nothing that I to this point in my life. There's nothing that I was not able to achieve. There's no goal that I couldn't set that I couldn't achieve. So this is only a formality. Going through this stuff right now is just the process before the final product has arrived. There's not even 1 ounce of doubt anywhere in my body at this point. It's imminent. It's coming, and there's nothing that nobody can do. The market can't do nothing. It's just a matter of time. You can even consider it done. You can just consider it done. Write it down into your notebooks that Relentless Trader is already on the next level. I can see it so vividly. I can see it so clearly. Market is always going to be tricky, but that's not going to matter for the awesomeness that's going to come. Consider it done. And hopefully this confidence rubs off on people, because if not you, who? And if not now, when? There is no wall too tall. There's no mountain too high. We have to look the adversity into its eyes and look forward to prevailing, coming out on the other side, man. We got this. We got this in the books. We got this in the books. On the green days like today, the rough red days like yesterday, we got it in the books. And it will happen. It's only a matter of time. Stay green. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And tomorrow the journey continues once again. Once again. Stay safe, stay green, and I'll catch you guys